So this morning was really just like getting the props together and on the field. There was a lot of organizing as far as who's going to be on what prop and getting those out onto the field. And then a large part is just smoothing out the process for getting everyone set for the show. This morning it was getting all of that together along with combining show chunks and putting every person in the band together as far as guard, horn line, and percussion was just really introducing everyone to the new flow that's going to be the show for tonight.
You did a really good job this morning about first time setting things up. It takes longer than you think it is. Everything always takes longer than we think it's going to be. So being here on time and making sure that we go straight to our jobs is imperative to the success of starting on time and making sure that we have a solid rehearsal.
Having everyone there, I feel like it makes us more prepared to actually feel like one last run and one last normal rehearsal before we go on that same day, so we don't forget certain things, and so we don't I feel like it's just a more normal thing, so we're just not by ourselves and just focusing on ourselves as a whole. The vibe definitely is different. Everyone's pretty excited, but there is some nerves, you can tell. We're just all really nervous and excited, but ready to just get out there and get it done.
We're just getting ready for our show tonight at Washington Union, cleaning some stuff in the top of the drum feature. So we're just getting ready, making sure all the screws are tight. It's going to be fun. We're first competition of the year. Hopes are high, energy is high. We all just want to get out there and put on the best show we can.
I'm really excited for the band this year. Last year we were 4A, but this year we're up a division in 5A. So that's really exciting that we're going to be kind of at a higher level than we've been at the last few years. And then along with that, just the talent in the program this year it's incredible. I have really high hopes for what we're going to do this season. So our show this year is called Downtown, and it's supposed to just kind of represent every aspect of a city's downtown area. So the opener kind of starts with the morning in a downtown, everyone's getting to work. The woodwinds are the business people getting ready for their workday, and then the low brass is kind of the grunge, the more street side of the area. The ballad represents the beautiful, everyone's welcome here, nice part of the city. The drum solo kind of represents the, all right, we got off work, it's time for some fun. The prop change goes back to the grunge, and the closer just ties it all together. It's end of the day, it's everyone's welcome. That's what our show's about. So I'm just excited for us to all perform again. That's what it's all about. That's what's important, is us getting to perform. So it's nice to get to do that again. So now we're gonna try to get everything loaded as quickly as possible. Just take apart the props. Some instruments need to be taken apart and put on the truck. Loading the whole pit, just everything that is bigger than a trumpet needs to go on those trucks.
Ahead of the first show, I was really nervous because it's my last year, and it was it's a totally different show than we've done. But I was really excited also because of the amount of energy it'll take to put into the show. I knew it was going to be fun, and I knew it was going to be just like out of the box and just a totally great show.
Once we get to the show site, it's kind of controlled, like as quickly as possible. We need to get these things done. Just get props together, get everyone a snack, get everyone in uniform, and then get to a warm-up area with as much time to kind of get ready for the show as possible. Clean anything last minute, or just rehearse a bit extra before the show.
So once we arrive, we always will set up our props, and then we'll go into warm-up right before we get on, and it's just this huge process of we need to mentally check in, and we need to just get ready for the performance that we're going to have soon, and just it's all about trying to be mentally ready for it.
It's a whole new place, and Washington Union is like far away, so like the bus ride, you get a lot of like anxiety going there. But it's quite exciting because it's a new place and it's a new stadium, and it's just a new crowd, and everyone doesn't know what to expect.
Getting there early, it allows us to just get used to the environment that we're going to be in. Like, I remember when I was a freshman, we first went to Washington Union, I was really nervous because I was like, oh, this is a brand new school, I've never been here before, and over time, the longer we stay there, the more I just get used to, okay, it's just a school, you know, I see the other bands walking on, you know, it makes us feel more confident, and then the longer time we have, the longer we have to just warm up, relax, have fun, and then prepare for our run for the end of the night and just do the best that we can. All of us will like rep the show music and any kind of visuals that we have so that we are mentally prepared for the run and that we know exactly what to do later on in the night.
Feeling great. I'm so excited. I get to see Buchanan perform, and I'm like so excited because I don't get to see those. I don't get to see the school shows until usually see a band night. So the fact that I get to see the show right now is insane. But I still got to stay in the zone. You know, I still have to go perform right now.
So when we first got to the gate, we saw that Buchanan was playing, and everyone was like very loud. They're very like, everyone was cheering for them, and we thought, okay, I hope our run goes just as well. And we were a little nervous just watching them perform, thinking, oh, can we replicate that, or could we do better? Once we actually got onto the field, that's when I would say the magic happened, because then everybody got checked in, everyone was very determined to have a really good run. And then when I started playing my solo and I heard the crowd going wild, I was like, okay, this show is really going to connect with a lot of people. And even if it's not the best show ever, I still think it has the most, the most pleasing show of all. I was like, okay, I think we won, like just from the crowd alone. And we had put all our props to the side and we got into the stands. And they said, in Class 5A, in third place, and then they announced our score. And when we were announced third, I was kind of bummed because I thought, you know, everyone really liked our show. I thought we would do a lot better. And then the other two bands were announced, and I was like, I mean, good for them. I was happy for them, but I was still a little disappointed because I thought we had done a lot better.
I don't ever care what you place, as long as you feel when you walked off the field you were able to deliver and entertain the people and that they received you with that love. Did you feel like that?
Yeah.
They loved you. Marching band and music, it's like art, right? You never know how it's going to be received and perceived and how it's going to be delivered, right? But as long as you are doing everything that you can and you are performing. That's what the most beautiful part about music is. We get to share the gifts that have been given to us with others. That's the most important thing, right? And you definitely did that. We walked the whole staff. We were like, they did exactly what we thought they were going to do. And that's all that we could ask for. And no matter what happened, we're very happy for you. Now, I'm sure by now a lot of you saw that there was an error in the score. The error was fixed. And we did win effect, music, guard, and percussion. With a final score of a 76.15, you won first place. With that said, we have a lot of work to do. Everybody has a lot of work to do. I want to talk to you about critique and where you go from here.
Well, because we were told we lost. We got third. Kind of bummed, but I was really proud of our run. And then when we all found out that we won, it was super duper awesome because it was like a total, like we'd seen it coming, but it was like a surprise to learn that we had actually been first. Our very first performance, it kind of shows us where we are at the start of the season. It compares us to the other schools, but it's not set in stone. So we got first in our first performance, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna get first in any other performance.
I felt really good because it was the first time in front of everybody and the crowd really loved it. And no matter what, I feel like if the crowd loves it, like I don't care where we place. I loved the feeling that the crowd gave us, and I was really happy and really pleased with how we did.
I'm just looking forward to playing the best that we can, entertaining as many people as we can, and just having our best run at every show we go to, and just leaving an impact on everyone that sees our show.